Hello, hello. Hope everybody is doing well. Happy Thursday. I hope you guys are having a good midweek. I see my friend Elizabeth is here. Hello. I didn't catch your affiliate push, although Elizabeth generally has been doing Thursday and Friday streams as well as her normal Monday and Wednesday. So if you guys are around during the day, those are worth catching. Hello, Pam. Good to see you. I hope that you are well. Since you're here, Elizabeth, I will let you in and let you know that I did pick up the fall unicorns. We're not using them tonight, but they will be appearing at some point soon. Either these, I can't decide if I'll do the unicorns or the fall kitties. And the Bitty Penny digital isn't called fall kitties. It's called autumn something or another. Ask Dawn, she would know. But it has a lot of cats. Sort of almost like those famous paintings of with cats in them. Oh, here's our famous cat to say hello and show us part of his side. Oh, we have a tail. Hello, tail. Anyway, yeah. So they're like famous cats in autumnal scenes. Well, like famous paintings with cats in them. At least that's what they remind me of. They are pretty. I'm like the thing that surprises me about the Bitty Penny printables. All three of which I bought with my own money, just for full transparency, is that you get a lot for your $5 for sure. Like I think there's like 10 or 12 different sheet size printables, and some are pattern paper, some are ephemera, some are those sort of things like the cut aparts essentially that we used in this guy. I don't know why my camera is being laggy, but we will. Oddly, it looks fine. Yeah, it looks fine. Anyway, well, there's a cat here. Anyway, I don't know. The technology is being technology-y this week for sure. Oh, no, you seem okay. But anywho, I did get some happy mail, so I thought we could look at that. And then what I thought is I really turned out liking this sketch more than I thought I would. So I thought what we could do is do sort of like a masculine version of those, because this sort of comes in with our like pink and our purple, although it's really more purple than pink, because like this is a very pink or purple leaning pink. So anyway, but so I pulled this card stock, and I had this Play All Day Boy that I've never used that was in my stash, and it's got some really cool like things, including, wait for it, dinosaurs. So I think we're going to be using the dinosaurs, but I need to figure out what else I want to use. There are cars and other things, but I probably want something a little less busy to go with the dinosaurs, but we'll figure that out. But let us look at our fun little mail first. And I did use, just so that we could all have a little trial on it. So this is the SVG that Crafty L put out for her members that does the banner that is, exactly the right size banner. The other cards are elsewhere, but I used my Cricut to make 6 of these, and they all say thank you, and they all have, I don't know. Oh, you can't see it on camera. They were all, this is done in metallic marker, so I think it'll look really cool with the card base. And then I grabbed the same ephemera pack we were using before to get, we have like other, things in cups and apples and whatever, so we can decorate the inside a little bit. That's a project. But I thought we could look at, I think these are both from Danny's snail mail swap. This one definitely is. But I thought we could look at the Happy Mail because I like Happy Mail. Hey, Pam. Well, I'm going to wind up with 2 extras for various reasons. Oh, this is really cute. So I will send you dinosaur cards. Look at this. Look at the little fox. Or is he a red panda? I don't know. I think he's a red panda because he's got a floofy tail. Like foxes don't have floofy tails. This says, "Have a stupendous day from one of my friends. Thank you, B." Oh, is this from Danny, actually? She always enjoys seeing my cards. Actually, I probably Danny streams. Had I turned it over, I would have noticed that. That's really nice. I like how subtle that is. Anyway, that is one. I love the red panda. That is super cute. And then this is another. Oh my goodness. How fabulous. Look at that. This is from a friend of mine who might be Cordelia. Really cute. I think this is a sheet load design with this triptych, with the triptych with the thing on the bottom. I want to say this is a sheet load. And there's a lovely note inside and some extra blingy bits. We love that. I really like how this has popped up. This is cool. I keep thinking because of the wave bit here, like the swoopty, that there's like 2 of them. Anywho, very cool. We have the best. Oh, hi. I just looked at your card, Danny. It is fabulous. I love the red panda, unless it's a fox. I'm pretty sure it's a panda, though, because of the sentiment. A Dollar Tree sticker. See, they have cool stuff. I always forget to look through their crafty area. But that is very cool. Always nice to get Happy Mail. I do actually I have backup tape because I'm perilously close to running out. But so I pulled these blue card bases because there's a lot of blue in this pattern paper. And if you saw the last stream I did, this may look familiar, but we definitely had a lot of people other than me who wanted dinosaurs. So we're definitely pulling the dinosaur. We will lose some cut parts, which I'm not that bad about. I have the ephemera that goes with this. How can I put this nicely? It's very, oh, now my camera is being normal again. Well, that's cool. Or maybe it was just StreamYard. And there's a cat. But a lot of these are a lot of the words today. A lot of the ephemera that goes with this are very like, I don't know. They have a lot of references to being a young boy, which is great, but not necessarily a thing I use all the time. Anyway, so we have this. I pulled this crumb cake, which is just fairly nice light brown, because I really liked how it looked with the card bases. I tried this with like a red because there's a lot of this like earthy reds in here, but it looked a little too contrasty. But I think this will look really cool. So this is fair. That's a fairly busy pattern. So like, I don't think I'll do another fairly busy pattern, but we'll see. There's this nice star that would go ish. Because I like space. Again, I think both the Legos and the cars, these are very white and kind of busy. Hey, Shay, how are you? This red would be nice. It kind of matches the dinosaurs and would be kind of contrasty. How does this look with the sentiment? Like, would this drive me nuts? Oh, I like this. This is so this red and blue is really nice contrast. And then both of them are on the dinosaur. I think this is a definite contender. That red speckly one. We could also do blue. This would be fine as well. This would be more of a give us more of a words analogous color palette. Wow. The only thing is that this was a fairly thin white paper. So these did get a little bent, but I'm going to glue them down anyway, so it'll be fine. The sticky mat makes it a little bit. We could do 2 dinosaurs, although I don't know. I think that kind of doesn't quite vibe with the sketch. We have some the helicopters would be nice, although I still kind of like the red better. We have, again, love the trains, the shooting star. I like all this stuff, but like these are very similar in look to me. We could do green. What would green? How does green work relative to red? I kind of like the red better. The red gives you more of a contrast with the card base, I think. And we have some word bubbles which are kind of cute. Zoom. Oh, because of the cars. Roar. I wish there was one that was just roars, or another dinosaur. I don't think they've repeated yet, which is weird. This one would also work. It's got both the red and the blue. This would be more of a sort of a calmer vibe, I think. Well, I have to make a green birthday card in the near future. Orange would work. Again, I think I very much like this specific red. It's not a true red. It's a slightly earthy red. I don't know if it's reading on camera. It looks more orange on camera, but in real life, it's more of a, think of like a really red leaning terracotta is kind of what the color actually looks like. You have the stars. Those are good. I like the fire trucks. I like the red better, but I do like the fire trucks. And then there's a blue. Again, I think the same kind of thing with the other blues where, and now we're repeating. Yeah, let's just use the red because that was the one I liked the best. And I'm not mad that the one nice thing about these Echo Park pads though is like because the glue is because there's like this hole thingy. What's the word I'm looking for? A branding strip. There we go. You don't really lose any of the paper. So let's just grab our Kama. It is nice using the SVG. It is nice to just cut out the SVGs, though. It definitely makes this like a lot less difficult. Anyway, so I'll be good and cut these individually because I don't know how well this blade can handle multiple things, but I'm not cutting off the branding strip because I'll just cut it from the bottom basically, and I just miscut this. Yay me. Can we salvage this? Maybe. We'll see. Let's cut this one correctly though. Because it should cut directly. Yeah. So let's cut the dinosaurs correctly. And this red one I think we can get away with because it's a little non-directional. So let's see how we do. We definitely want to cut this to 3. Yeah, I don't know if this will work. We'll see. Because we will need to cut this in half. We'll figure it out. Anyway, so you need 3 1-inch. You need 3 1-inch pieces, and then you need 3 3/4-inch pieces. If you remember the sketch from the last time. And so I think I can cut. I think I'm going to have to cut into another sheet, but we'll see. Let's cut a 3/4-inch. And this is almost a 1-sheet wonder. We'll see how close we get. 3/4-inch. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think. Did I cut these right? I think so. And then here, yeah, these are 3 with the. So these we lose. Well, we could probably do another 3/4-inch and not hit the. We'll see. Yeah, so we got our. So we need. I don't think this is going to work, but we will try. So now this one is 6, so I'll just cut this one at 3. And here we have a little bit extra. So this is, what do we need? We need 2 more 3/4 inch pieces. I think that one did I just miscut this? That would make me annoyed. Yeah, that's kind of wonky. Let's try that again. 3/4 inch. There we go. That's better. And then this one, this is 1 inch, so we'll put that in the inch pile. So what do we need? We need 2 more 1 inch ones, and I think one more. Yeah, we need one more 3/4 inch and 2 of the 1 inch. And we're gonna lose this scrap because let's see how close we get though. I feel like we're gonna be really close on this, even though I did throw one of these away. So this is the 1 3/4, and we didn't quite make it, but that's okay. Let's just cut this at an inch. I do have other of this paper, obviously, but I was hoping. I think had we not messed this one up, it would have been pretty close. So we have 1, 2, 3. We need one more of these. I think we can just maybe cut 1 inch off, and then yeah, I think 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we have the 6. We have the 6 little ones. We just need one more. Which is too bad that I messed that up, because this is a really great one sheet wonder almost, except for you have a little bit of throwaway, but not very much. Anyway, here we go. But we've already cut into this, so if we need it for something, we won't feel bad about it, right? And it's only paper. Your sheets are in the wire. Oh yeah, my mom, I think, had a fairly domestic day as well, just sort of catching up on stuff. My dad is settling in well, it sounds like, into his PT rehab place, so that's good news. Although I don't know that I feel like it's one of those things. If you weren't settling in well, I'm not sure that you'd have much of a choice. But anyway, it sounded like he had made some more progress today, so that's cool. He's not really a group person, but he seems to be enjoying some of the group stuff, which is also nice. So there are. And then the thing that's nice about the sheet loads generally, these aren't particularly directional pattern papers, but they always accommodate directional papers, which I really appreciate. But the good news is we didn't mangle any dinosaurs in the process of messing up that other cut. So there's that. And I don't know. I think I had commented on this before, but I like this particular sheet load like more than I thought I would, because I usually like the ones that like are really, are more flashy, like last month's, where it's like this is probably like a card layout you haven't seen before. I feel like this one, I haven't seen exactly this before, but the concept of a strip card has been around. There we go. So we have all of our, well, we have a pattern paper cut. Let me just check the chat and see if I missed anything. Hey, Cordelia. Yeah, I agree. I'm kind of it depends on the group kind of person, which, I don't know, is usually fine, but I don't know. I don't know if I was retired though, if I would be more of a group person. I guess we'll find out someday. This is the next. This is the one we're doing that's fall like. I think this will be fun. But that's because it's got that circle. I think it'll be great for the kitties or the unicorns, or we could do one of each, I guess. So this piece, I think it's 3¼ by 5¼ but it is CS Uno. CS1. Yeah, 3¼ by 5¼ It's like seems like the wrong dimensions, but isn't. Anyway. And then we do cut to 5¼ Oh, I dropped some cardstock. Lennox just woke up from his lounging to look at that. Then we cut this one to 5¼ The only downside is you kind of wind up with sort of a semi-weird leftover, but that's fine. Oh, it was a pattern paper that fell on the floor. That is also pretty okay. But you kind of wind up with a cutoff piece like this, which I'm saving these just because I think they would be good for sentiments. Not on this card, but just generally. That's weird. And I have a little scuff mark on my paper. But we can always use the other side too. It's there. And 5¼ We get a birthday holiday during our birthday month. Oh, that would be really cool. We have a floating holiday now that you can use for whatever you want. That is Lennox moving the cards around. I think he likes Crafty Al's card. Sorry, Danny's card. Wow, ideas. Names today. If I ever do say your name wrong, I actually know your name. It's just sometimes I say names that are not the name I mean to say. Anyway, there we go. But that's cool. I like the idea of a birthday holiday. So here are our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these are our big strips, our little strips, -1, our little strips, our big dinosaur strips, and our little dinosaur strips. And these are our sentiments, and then these guys, and then these guys. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and these are all opening this direction before we glue cards together the wrong way. Hey, Jenna, welcome. I didn't see you come in. I probably was doing something, but Hey, Ron. Lennox says hello. We're working on dinosaur themed things, so you probably like those. I mean, who doesn't love dinosaurs, really? I mean, I guess not fun people, but all the people who come here are always very fun. So I assume you guys like dinosaurs. This is how much tape we have left. So I'm always like, I always hope to not run out of tapes in the middle of live streams. I have a bunch of. It's funny. I have a tape that I didn't realize I had until I organized my craft room, and then I think I bought a half case of tape refill. So there's a lot of tape to be had. Oops. And if you did want to like get this exactly in the middle, which obviously I'm not usually worried about, but if that's a thing, oh, that one's really wonky. Let me see if I can't redo that. Oh, this is going to be a little. Let's get this on slightly more lined up. I don't need it to be perfect, but like I'd like it not to be super duper wonky. Unless I cut this cardstock. No, that's pretty okay. Anyway, I always seem to run out of tape in the middle of a live because that's kind of how Murphy's Law works, I guess. Oh, cool. Well, there was I don't know if it still exists, but there used to be like animatronic dinosaurs that were actually like whatever word I want to use here, like paleontologic, like scientifically accurate, or at least like you know what I mean. As obviously we don't really know what color dinosaurs were, but like we're as scientifically accurate or paleontologically accurate as we can get without knowing all the things all the time. There we go. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, they used to have one at like our science museum. It wasn't like a permanent exhibit. It was sort of a thing that would travel. Uh, I don't know, in the 2000s or 90s or before. No, yeah, it must have been. It must have been in the 90s because it was before I moved out here. But you know how it is. Although I think they had one at somewhere I was at relatively recently. I mean, like as an adult recently, as opposed to as a kid recently. There we go. The other nice thing about this sketch is even if you don't line this up properly, there's probably going to be enough going on, and it's not going to be like super obvious, unless you have like hard friends who like own calipers and are going to like check it. But I don't actually have friends who are like that OCD, at least that I know of. I don't know they've ever had anyone. Oh, sorry, Pam, I left your comment up. Gaz? Is there a Gaz here? Is this the original Gaz or the second Gaz? Oh, it's the original Gaz. I like your new logo. It's cool. I don't know if I ever told you I liked your new logo. These probably actually are a card you'd like, Pam, because and our tape's done. We'll just switch to glue we only have like this one panel do, and then everything else is probably gluing anyway. Hopefully you and Elizabeth will forgive me the lack of yellow on the card, since there are dinosaurs, and dinosaurs are cool. Although if you do use wet glue, especially if you're using like a PVA glue, like once this sticks down, like don't attempt to do that ripping it off thing I did before, because you will rip your card apart very badly. Anyway, so we have things. Well, we have tape goo that we will remove from the desk. Anyway, so we have our cardstock 1 down. So these are just like the other. So I'll just put this to the side. And then these go together pretty straightforward. You basically pick whatever you want your top piece to be. You pick whatever you want your bottom piece to be. These are the larger 1-inch segments. Oh, I do like how this looks. Good call, whoever suggested the red. I think it was me, which probably... We'll give Lennox credit since he's here. Hi. Contributing to the card making by showing footers to all the folks on stream. So that'll go like that. That'll go like that. Then this is the, whoops. Well, some of these are, these are. I had some inch ones in the 3/4 inch pile. Anyway, so that goes like that. And the thank you. Oh, that's going to look really cute. And it is, having an SVG for this is actually kind of nice in that then you don't have to cut a bunch of fishtail banners. This is actually what I use my Cricut for, in all honesty. I use it 99% of the time for sentiments. And I'll be lost to some cut aparts that I really wasn't going to use anyway. So that was not a hard one to pick what color, what thing we wanted. So basically, I think most of you saw this before, but generally I'll mat the top and bottom pieces and then work in, because that way you makes it easier to balance the space, because when you put your last piece on, you can always, even if it's not actually in the middle, you can just balance the space and it will look more centered than if you just sort of start at the top or the bottom. It's fairly easy to not do that. And then have like a really wonky, like, oh, there's some extra space there. We will probably have some level of wonky, and then I'll be able to demo that, because we usually have some level of imperfection, which is how people know it's a handmade card. So, you know. Okay, so so now when we put this down, we just need to balance the space, and look how nice that looks. I would like a thank you with dinosaurs on it. I don't know about you. Yvette, how are you? I haven't seen you in a while. Oh, Dawn, you're here. Dawn, I need your assistance slightly. Can you let us know what that Autumn Cat Bitty Penny printable thingy is called? It's not called Autumn Cats, because I would have remembered that, but it's like it's something not quite that memorable, but I know that you've been playing with all of them, and no. Anyway, card 1 done. Just to compare. We'll hold 2 of these back for the 2 people who wanted them, but just so you can see, like, same design, but you have a very different look. I actually like this one with a bigger thank you. I don't mind the little thank you, but I actually like this one a lot better, which is the nice part about the SVG, because you can make this whatever font you want that you might have loaded onto your computer. Anyway, 1 card done. We can keep working on the others. Whimsical fall. That's the word I was looking for. Like, I thought it was vintage, and I knew it wasn't vintage. So I was kind of like, I know it's not vintage fall, even though I like dinosaur. Yeah, I'll have to make you a card with dinosaurs. I have something. What is it? Oh, Yeah. The Bromazing collection has dinosaurs. Oh, I didn't show you this yesterday, but I'll show you now. So, like, we started the other one with dinosaurs at the top. We can do this one in the opposite order. So, if you want to have sets that are not entirely matchy matchy, you can definitely do that. So, we're just going to do the exact same thing that we just did. We're just going to use our large pieces at the top and the bottom, but we're going to alternate this. So we're going to do them like this as opposed to the other way. I actually don't have a preference. I mean, I think they're both going to look pretty cool. Unless you glue the dinosaurs on upside down, that would make me sad. And the fact that this pad is not a mega pad kind of makes me sad, but you know, that's fine. I don't know if this came in a 12 by 12, but I would really like this dinosaur pattern in a 12 by 12, so I may have to go Googling Echo Park to see if they ever released a 12 by 12 collection pack. Because the thing I like about their paper is they always will sell you single sheets. So if, say, you want a single sheet like just the dinosaurs, you don't have to buy a whole collection to get at it. Which I like better than manufacturers that make you buy all the things. And I like being able to buy single sheets if I'm making kits of stuff. Anyway, only pause. Neurospicy. Is that a real thing? Neurospicy. Is that different than neuropathy? It sounds like something like yummy. Like we're having a special chili with extra neurospicy in it. But if this is a real thing, I am not mocking it. I have never heard of it before. Anyway, that's our alternate. I like both. Maybe we'll do three of one way and three of the other. Neurospicy. It's a little bit spicy. Anyway, but I am always up for education. So if it's a thing, let me know. Bye, Ron. Have a good one. Ron's been doing some interesting cooking videos lately, which I have enjoyed. Although I have a recipe I want to try, which of course I haven't done because I'm making cards and decided that I was going to go and like pick up sushi on the way home. We'll go back to what we did the first time. I kind of like it with the big dinosaur pattern on top, but you know. Oh, and I forgot to do this the intelligent way, so let's do that. There we go. I'm almost out of wet glue too. Like I don't feel like I've been crafting that much lately, but maybe I have. Spicy. It was. I mean, it wasn't like raw sushi. It was like I don't know. It was like smoked salmon and something. Smoked salmon and cucumber. I think it was quite good. It was from our one of the grocery stores has like a sushi counter where they make it. You know, I guess I shouldn't say fresh per se, but like while you watch. But it definitely is more economical than restaurant things. Do, 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 do. I really like the metallic blue. It makes me happy. Although I did actually the last set I posted under the "Show us your sheet load" tag, and I didn't actually read what the rules about using the tag were. So I don't know. I've been wondering if like the Crafty Owl police is going to come and like yell at me about doing something stupid, but it wouldn't be the first time. I'm good at like not reading the directions. But I did actually do the whole like I showed the entire sheet load, so you know, I'm sure it will be fine. Uh there we go. I do like this pad. I wish there weren't so many things that were like white backgrounds with small size patterns because it seems a little like, I don't know. We have dinosaurs and we have the cars, and the cars I mean, obviously it's the same color palette, but like they're have a very similar vibe. There we go. There's that one. And question for Pam and Elizabeth. Do you have a preference on if the dinosaurs are on the top or if it's the red pattern on the top in terms of which of these you want? Because I will hold off on decorating the insides of those. Oh goodness, having a Linux. Don't you don't need to. There we go. Just keep your butt there. There we go. He has a whole house, but he's here. You know. I told you just to have your son stay in the garage. Oh, hey Shanna, how are you? Hope that you are well. It was fun watching you last weekend. Oh, yes, that's why. Ouch. Sorry to hear about your toe you've had. That sounds like no fun. Hey T, how are you? Welcome. I hope you are well. Thank you for your referral link to Whimsy. My Whimsy stamp stuff came today, so I am excited to play with some of that because I finally have the spiders. No, not to send to Elizabeth, but because my dad, when he was spending a lot of time lying down recouping, said that he wanted a dangly spider card with a spider that dangles. So I thought those spider webs would be perfect for that. I haven't decided if I'm going to do like a cute spider or like a spooky spider. I'm leaning towards cute though. Are you asking? My dad's 73. I don't know how old Yvette's son is. I don't know. I would say my age, but that's because I think everybody's my age. I thought my coworker was my age, and he just turned 50. So details. There we go. There's more dinosaurs. But I really like that this sketch is so pattern paper friendly. I mean, not that I don't have a ton of pattern paper that I could be using for things. There we go. These really are coming together really zippily. Oh, I hope you feel better too. I thought you had the spiders already, Elizabeth. I got there. They have some silly spiders I picked up as well. I don't know. Some of these head parts are actually kind of cute. Maybe I should give them another look to see if I could use them for something. I mean, I'm sure I could use them for something. 'Cause I was gonna do some mini albums for my craft fair in December. There we go. That's just if you can dream. That's cute. And it has Legos, which I'm a big fan of. There's that. Oh, happy birthday to your son, Cordelia. He's the same age as me. Oh, I don't know why I didn't do a birthday thing for stream for the cats this year. 'Cause they both have birthdays in the spring. Although autumn birthdays I think are the best, but I'm kind of biased. Because technically, even though my birthday is in December, it's still in autumn since it is before the 21st. Anyway, so let's go back and I'll take 2 of these and hold them out for the folks who requested them. So we have 4 that I want to decorate. So let's go and see what I really want to use those crayons, I think. I like the crayons. Yeah. Yeah. I like the idea of the crayons with these things. Let's see what else we have in here. We have some apples. Oh, we have a cool little backpack. That'd be fun. An apple. I think we. Oh, and we have some books and rulers and stuff. I think those will be good. Just to decorate the inside. Ooh, I really like breakfast for dinner, but I always forget to do it. But every time I do it, I'm a big fan. There we go. That. And I just like putting a little something on the inside, but if you have extra pattern paper, like you could take one of these strips that we miscut, right? Like you could make a little flag banner with this too. In fact, I'll do that because I think that would be fun. Um, so you can just cut it an angle if you want, if you don't want to like mess around with like cutting an actual flag, but I think that I will because I like that idea. There we go. And I adore my cutter bees. There we go. You just do this on the inside just to sort of add a little something something. Hey, Barbara. It's really cool paper. It's the Play Every Day Echo Park collection, which I don't know if it still exists. I bought it at the time of their warehouse sale, not the current one, but the one before that. But most of their stuff stays around, so um, I bet they still have it. And sometimes even if they wind up like discontinuing stuff, like the because so many places sell Echo Park. I for, I forget. There's a really good one that's actually really close to me. It's in like the Chicagoland area somewhere. Cheap scrapbook stuff, I think. Hello. Hey, Jamie. Hope you're well. I'm actually using your ephemera again, and I forget if you were here last time, but I did a whole set with the back to school time paper, which really turned out really cool. But I thought it would be fun to do sort of a match set to do. Well, now they're not exactly a match set because I'm giving two away, but an almost match set to have sort of like a boy and a girl kind of color scheme. At least that's how it worked out in my head. But I don't know. I still think Teresa makes the best pattern. Does some of the most creative patterns. Ooh, coffee gnomes. What are these coffee gnomes you speak of, Ms. T? Tell us about the coffee gnomes. Is Jamie releasing coffee gnomes? I'm in southern Wisconsin, probably about 3 hours from Chicago. Grand. Yes, coffee. Tell us about the coffee gnomes. Where are the coffee gnomes from? Is this a not too shabby thing? The coffee gnomes. I will be Googling this later because I think oh, thanks, Cordelia. No, every day is National Coffee Day in my house, Cordelia. But it might be. Okay. Thank you, folks. That's weird. I thought that I was on their net mailing list. Anyway, just so you can see so I held two back because I'm gonna send them to friends, but this is gonna be the full set of the 10 that I'm sending to Ron for his charity for their back to school to thank people for donating to their back to school fundraiser. So like this will be that set. And all of them have a little something something on the inside. I should like dig out some 12 by 12 that's like some kind of back to school and like I could just make a card box for these too. That would be kind of cute. Anyway, I'm going to run off to go shopping after we get off, but I think that is all that I have for you. I'll just show you the two Happy Mail cards that we got. One is Cordelia's, this one is Danny's. They're both really cute. And let me see. I will not be streaming on World Card Making Day. I'm going to try and catch Craft Roulette, but my mom and I are also going to go see my dad at his physical rehab. So I'm not sure when I will be around, but I will be around somewhere, sometime. And then I'll be back on Sunday. So I should be here on Sunday. As always, if you have comments, feel free to leave them in the comments once this turns into a video. And yeah, I don't think I have much more to report. And let me see. And Lennox is here. Yes, Lennox is a fan of helping us. I think the next thing we're going to work on is that other sheet load, and I think we're going to use some of Biddy Penny's Whimsical Autumn because it has cats dressed in autumnal thingies. So I think I can do is before the stream, I'll print those out and then cut them at the right size. So, because that sheet load makes a dozen, but I don't know. We will, if we do it Sunday, we'll probably just do as far as we can get, and then can always post the cards later. Anyway, as always, great to see you guys. Until we meet again, I hope you have a fabulous rest of your week.